Okay, I'm going to record a short little video on this here. I'm not sure how well this is going to turn out. This is the way the tower is supposed to look. Taking it apart here. These are the two sides. Right here. The processor board goes in. It could only go in one way on the bottom. Right there. The peripheral board goes on the top. Then these two connect here and here. Right there. The power goes into the little USB connector right here, and that plugs into the PC. Right there. At what time you should see some lights on the, there's a little hard to see, I've got some lights on the processor board. You won't see anything happening on the peripheral board on top. Set that there. Now, this is going to be a little bit tricky here. I'm going to go ahead and run CodeWarrior right here, and of course you don't see all my screen right there. It's under Freescale right here, CodeWarrior IDE, and right here I'm going to try to shrink that up. I'm going to create a new project. Now this should be right here. The processor we're using is the MC9S112G128. Next, the connection should be USB BDPM multi-link. Next, right there. I'm just going to just call this project 1. You know, I'm not going to put any code in that there. So there, I'm just going to hit finish at this point. I create a new project right here. Right there. Now, this is main. This is where you're going to put your code right here. So just whatever code you write, you would just put right there. I'm not going to put any code in here. This is just a demo on how to use the board right there. Once this is done, if you selected the right processor, there should be at there and at there. At this point, we could go ahead and run our debug, which means that it's going to compile. And debugger is going to mass erase the program there. So, right here. And again, I don't know how much you're seeing of this, but I'm going to go ahead. We're connected to the processor. At this point, you can start debugging. Right, there. So I can single step through my code right here, and this is not going to do anything because all this is doing is feed the watchdog timer. If I go back and I look at my code here, all it says is for, you know, forever feed the cop, which feeds the watchdog timer. In other words, we've been able to, at there, make sure you never leave main right there. So that's all there is to running this, connecting this board. I know a lot of people are having trouble with it. It's not very difficult. When I plugged it in, I was connected to the internet and it found the adapter for